we have decided today, we normally get him sort of after 4 o'clock, Tuesday and Thursdays, but we are going to get him straight off the get-go and trial him as an opener. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he could handle it.
Yep.
I think he could handle it. I have a sneaky suspicion he's up in Brisbane already.
Oh, right.
And I also have a sneaky suspicion he's probably in some sort of beer garden.
Yeah.
And that's hence why we're putting him in the top spot.
Well, let's go to said live beer garden where our man who's opening the batting, just like Steve Smith, our man Matty Johns, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon, the viewers. Fletch, Tourist Mitch. I'm Bruce Laird today of Morning Glory. Just Stumpy Laird, just holding his crease.
Hey, Stumpy, are you up in Brisbane?
I am. Fletch.
Okay, yes.
I'm actually. I'm at a. I've got to do a thing this afternoon, as opposed to you and Hindy. I do it for charity, mate. But I'm watching you on the back page at the moment while I'm at the casino.
Oh, how good! So that's the new new star up there. I heard it's phenomenal.
Oh, mate, it is the Jerry.
Yeah,
it is really, mate, super impressive. Really, really good. Well, I mean, look, it's impressive, but we all know what makes a great casino is how much you take out of the joint.
Correct.
So right. I'll let you know what it's like in a couple of hours.
Is Frankenstein the machine there? Have you seen that crazy thing?
Great call, F-Dog. I'll have a little, mate. I'll tell you, as I'm chatting to you blokes, I'm going to have a saunter around, and I'll let you know if
you can come across.
Is that it there? No, it's not it. No. I'll just wander, boys.
What have you got a penchant for? Are you like blackjack, or is it, what are the other ones, Brian?
No, I was playing roulette then. I do enjoy craps, and casino always good because your odds are with you, but I just had to go at the roulette, and did okay. So far, so good. But I tell you, mate, boys, good vibe up here already.
Yes.
With Magic Round.
Well,
Nathan, just chock-a-block.
Nathan and I were up there this morning. We were up there last night. We're back. We had to do something.
Okay.
Yeah, we had to film some stuff.
Interesting.
Very interesting stuff. I think you saw it on the WhatsApp, Matthew.
I did, mate. I saw it.
Yeah.
Super impressive.
Yeah.
Blending together two of my infatuations.
Yes. Yeah, so we did yoga and beer.
Do you feel bad about the things you make them do, Matthew? Did you feel guilty watching that? Poor buggers.
Mate, let me tell you, my name might be on the show, but I make them do none of that stuff. There is a horrible slob that works on our show called Ben Hogarth, and he's part of Morning Glory. Mate, he is the mastermind behind all this stuff. And, mate, it's fair to say we're working hard at the moment, the Brains Trust. There's got to be some payback somewhere.
Yep, retribution. Matthew, before we get into to Magic Round, how is your youngest son? We saw on the front page of the telly. Like, that was Fed income.
Yeah.
Like, it looks pretty serious. How is he?
Yeah, mate, he's pretty rattled, Fletch. I went and picked him up yesterday, and he was okay, but he had adrenaline pouring through him. But, mate, the moment he went home, he's pretty rattled on a couple of levels. He got a concussion from it, but also, mate, his neck and everything, but just the general shock of it, mate. And it's your worst fears, when your kids get their licence and you see them drive off when they're 17. But, and then I got the call yesterday and said what had happened. Mate, boy's very, very lucky boy.
Wow.
So what happened, Matty? How did he manage to flip it?
Well, Fletcher, we believe been knocked out. He said it was all just a blur. But what we think might have happened is that the taxi might have just veered into his lane a little bit. And mate, it's freakish what's happened. They've basically hit tyres together. So Cooper's hit his back wheel. And with the two tyres going forward, it's just flipped him. And he's just, on the back. He said it felt like he was in midair, and then he had no idea where he was, and he took his seatbelt off and, mate, fell through the windscreen or something. So, so, mate, he was lucky. And I mean, one funny side of it was the fact that, mate, he basically had people waiting for 40 minutes in traffic, and as they were driving past, he was saying they were going, "Oh, mate, looking forward to hearing this on the podcast."
Someone brought this up to me, and I thought, is this something that happened ages ago? Because I said I was dead set saw him, like, just before that. Like, far out.
Yeah, mate. Lucky,
Well,
you know. It's like, and you know, this is one of the things. Like I've said to him before, it's one of the things breakfast radio you don't think about is the fact that you're getting out of it. You know, you're waking up and you're driving around at 4:30 in the morning. You're constantly jet lagged. And I said to Cooper before, I can't tell you how many times driving into the M's in the years that I did it, that made honestly that I dodged a bullet as far as driver fatigue.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as I said before, mate, he's a lucky boy.
Wow.
So, Mum and Dad have to buy him a new car, I'd expect.
No, there won't be that happening.
No.
Mate, there won't be that happening. Mate, that boy, honestly, he's a Harold Hoarder, and he's honestly, mate, like ever since he was a young bloke, if there was $20 missing in Trish's wallet, or mate, 50 cents in mine, I knew where it'd be, mate. He's just hoarded the money he's got in the bank. Like I thought, I was talking to Trish the other day, and she said, you know, I'm going to get on to him about, you know, maybe putting something down on home. I said, mate, geez, I tell you what, he's a long way off that. She goes, this is what he's got in the bank, and I said, Jesus Christ, how'd you end up with that? She goes, mate, just pilfering.
Yeah, well, you got to start charging board. Did you pay board?
Exactly.
Did you pay? I remember I had to pay board. It was like $20 a week. Did you pay board?
Yeah. No, I didn't, Fletch. I was out of home pretty early.
Yeah. You still are.
I was, you know, down there just carving out a career, mate, at Newcastle Knights.
Yeah, you were. All right. Well, it's here. It's upon us. Magic round again. Yeah. Matthew, who are you looking forward to? I'm looking forward to this kid. Lycan King Togia. Tongia. The kid from the draft, Ilias has made way for. Do you know much about the kid?
Seen him play a little bit.
Oh,
mate,
hang on. Did you just win the jackpot? Did you get the feature there? I can hear it. Matthew.
Mate, boys, I'm sorry. This is really pathetic. I'm chatting to you blokes just tapping away on the hoagies. But it's just, do I have to say gamble responsibly?
Yes, you do. Yeah, chances are
you're about to lose.
Yeah, chances are I'm definitely about to lose.
He's a silly guy.
But he's a good player. Yep. He's a really good player. Good smart runner of the football. Bit of a multi-dimensional player. Can ball play a bit. Good. He's a good footballer.
Remember back in the day, like you get the spins on a poke, and all of a sudden someone would lurk around, and they'd buy the double off you.
Yes,
remember those days?
Yep. They were all these colourful types.
What about the people that just hover behind you and just watch you? It's just like, oh mate, just come on, brother. It's a solo sport.
Not a spectator sport.
Do you remember? Just speaking of that, when you'd be in the tab and you'd have a winning ticket and you get some colourful identity saying, "I'd buy that off you."
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to you, Frank. Shout out to you, Frank, all day.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
How you going, son? It's good to see you.
Who are you talking to?
No, I'm doing a Frank.
Oh, right. Right. Yes.
Rest in peace, old mate.
Talking to someone.
Raiders and the Panthers. Not Raiders and the Panthers. Raiders and the Storm. I think the Doors sang a song about that. Matty, who do you see there?
I like the Raiders.
So do I.
I think what you've seen with the Melbourne Storm, they've come back a bit when there's no Harry Grant. And look, I reckon I was thinking about the Raiders. Raiders have had a couple of really good wins in a row. Last week, a really emotional win. And if they were playing one of the bottom sides, I'd be worried about them. But the very fact that they're playing the Storm, I think Ricky will have them sky high. So I like the Raiders in that one.
Hey, Matty, we were talking about this yesterday. Like, To'o is underdone. Lomax is going to be underdone. So we're sort of scrapping there for wingers. Kiraz comes into the calcs, of course. What do you think about, like, he scored a great try in the corner, so strong, and the carries. I'm talking about, we spoke about James Tedesco as a possible winger for the Blues. Would you do that or no?
No, I don't like him. I don't like him there. You know, Tom's able to pull it off, but Teddy, but Tom's played a fair bit of outside backs, but with Teddy, I just look at, mate, having to defend in the front line, and defending as a winger is so crucial. You know, wingers are almost like the really good wingers, defensive wingers, are the guys that can sort of break the mould in a defensive pattern. You know, they've got numbers. They fire the ball out wide, and a defensive winger hits a receiver outside in. You know, it's such an important part of the game as far as defence is concerned. I think you've got to put someone in there that does it most weeks anyway.
Hey, boys, we'll go around the grounds here. We've got Billy Moore coming up a little bit later on, Matty. Billy Moore, or as you blokes like to call him, William Less.
Yes.
And it made me think about, this guy's got to be one of the nicest blokes on the planet. My nomination for players I've played with, and I want the nicest bloke you've ever played with.
Yes.
Siriaco Mesha.
Yeah, well, that's quite topical because mine's a hooker, Danny Badiris.
Danny Badiris is yours?
Yes.
Well,
At one stage, because we used to have the nicest team in rugby league.
Yep.
And about 5 of them were Newcastle.
Really?
Neither of them were Johns's, but 5 of them. There was a Steve Simpson.
Yes.
There was a Matt Gidley.
Yes.
There was a Bedsy.
Billy Peden.
Billy Peden and Boozy.
Ah, yes.
That was. They made up a lot of it. Bedsy without a doubt. The nicest man.
Who's the nicest rooster?
Who's the nicest rooster? Harry Latz.
Latz.
Peter Cusack.
Yep.
Only because I bullied him and he would do anything I told him to do.
Okay, all right.
So that was why I liked him.
Yes.
Who have you got, Matthew?
Yeah. Oh, Billy Peden, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Billy's Bedsy's slavishly polite. Bedsy's always like, "Yeah, sorry, mate," ever that. But Billy's a whole nother level. Until Billy has a few sherbets on the liver, then he can get quite belligerent and argumentative. Like someone else I know, Joel.
Oh,
but,
that's
it's always the nice one.
It is. Guilty as charged, Your Honour. That's why I'm off the sauce again, Matthew. Mate, you go.
Mate, you were outstanding. I've got to say the other day, Joel,
on
the podcast, Fletch, Joel, with his stories, was fantastic. Outstanding.
Did you know? I haven't told you that, have I? I jumped on Matthew's podcast.
Oh, okay.
With the boys, good fun.
Okay, I'll wait for that. Matty, are you calling? Sorry, are you doing Morning Glory tomorrow from up there?
Yes, I am, Fletch.
Okay,
from SENQ.
Who's on? Who have you got on, and what are you going to talk about?
There's myself, the whole crew, Webby,
same gang.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Is there a production meeting today?
Was there? Okay.
Is there a production meeting?
There's never a production meeting. In fact, I said to Trish, because I'm up here, I'm in the Magic Round vibe. I said to Trish, just do me a favour, just don't let me forget I got radio in the morning.
Oh, it's going to be one of those.
I nearly forgot last year, and it was Hogarth that woke me up and said, mate, mate, not that I do a number of myself up here by any way, shape, or form, but I just get caught up in the excitement of it all.
Now, I know when you're going to have, I've worked you out, Matthew, when you're ready to have a big night, you have your colourful short sleeve collared shirt.
Yep.
You have your watch, you got your watch on, and you'll have your necklace protruding over said shirt. What are you wearing? What are you wearing today?
Fletch, I'm wearing a nice pair of slacks, a nice pair of Adidas shoes I stole from Fox, a round neck shirt, unfortunately.
That's not too bad.
I've got my watch on and a necklace, mate. Okay. So, yeah.
Well, that's
I can easily go back to the hotel and change shirts.
No, wait till Saturday when we're up there, please. Wait till Saturday.
Okay, righto.
That would be
righto.
Good.
Enjoy, Matthew. Good on you, mate.
Good on you, MJ.
Righto, boys. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I find Frankenstein.
Yes, please.
Beautiful.
Please. And the machine as well. See you, mate.
Good on you,
Matty Johns. You can't miss Morning Glory tomorrow, folks. Big Shake's still to come.
You're still here? We'll see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio. Because if you don't, you're an A grade. But if you do, you're the absolute Mickey.